What's going on, guys? George with another video, and right behind me we do have the taco. Yep, it's all set up, but unfortunately no, we're not going camping, or I'm not going camping or on any trips anytime soon. I'm actually going to be taking the whole truck apart, taking off the tent, all the accessories, the bed rack, and all that good stuff. The reason why it's all set up is for those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you guys are well aware that the truck was actually at the Middle Auto Enthusiast show. It was featured at the Beyond Wrap booth, and it was a blast. A lot of people did stop by to say what's up. A lot of questions about the setup, which was awesome. I saw a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces, and if you guys stopped by, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It was a blast hanging out with you guys. So it is that time of the year where I do take the truck apart because summer does tend to be kind of crazy. It gets really hot. So for the most part, I do switch the setup around. Recovery gear goes on top of the roof rack. And when it comes down to the tent, I really don't use my tent for the summer. I mainly use ground tent. Reason why is because these things get super hot during the summer. So when it comes down to the setup, it is gonna look a lot different. This is more of my Overland setup, and I love this, and this is super functional for the winter days, but for the summer, man, it gets a little hot. The last thing I want to do is be sleeping in that hot tent. So a lot of ground tents for the summer, and summer calls for fishing, so I need more room in the bed of my truck to have all my tackle gear, toolboxes, and all that good stuff. If you guys like this setup, don't worry, I'll eventually put everything back together because this is probably by far the most functional setup that I've done to my truck, and this is for summer. So let's get this thing all taken care of. We're gonna take everything apart. The truck's gonna look a lot different, but it's gonna be a good different. But before we take it apart, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of what I have on this bed rack. I get a lot of questions, so why not just add this to the video. So we do have some Max Tracks. We do have my Mountain Shasta CVT tent. As you can see, I do have some S2 Pros. Chase lights are very important to have, especially if you hit a lot of trails where you're in the desert, the dust picks up. It's always good letting people know that you're in front of them. The last thing you want is someone slamming into you, and not only will they hurt your truck, but you never know, someone can get hurt as well. So always carry some chase lights. They don't have to be Baja Designs. I would recommend Baja Designs, but if they're kind of out of the budget, you can definitely just order some on Amazon. Any type of light or chase light will work. As you can see here, I also carry 2 Rotopacks. This carries 2.5 gallons of water. This one carries 3 gallons of fuel, and another chase light as well. And I do have some amber lenses because I feel like they do cut through the dust a bit better, and I just feel like it's safer. Now, this bad boy here, this is a homemade water tank. This is probably one of my favorite add-ons that I've done, just because not only does it help when you're in the middle of nowhere, you want to take a quick shower, but it was probably the cheapest add-on on this rack. This right here will cost you around $30-something to make. And the reason why I love this so much is because, like I said, not only was it cheap to make, but when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're trying to take a quick shower, trying to get cleaned up, that, my friends, is your best friend. All right, so before we do anything, I always like to open the tailgate just so it makes everything more accessible. You do have a small little lever here that you have to turn. Just like this. You open it, and you have a small pin that you have to latch, and you have to secure it. That way it doesn't move around. It does have a couple of options. You can open it a little wider, and as you can see, once you put the pin down, the tailgate doesn't move at all. So this bad boy, man, I've lost it so many times, so I always try to put it back so I don't lose it. Boom. So in here I do have the Dometic fridge. It's not on right now. Obviously my mount hatch as well, probably one of my favorite little add-ons. When it comes down to the type of bolts that I use on this rack, I only use 13mm bolts and nuts. The reason why is because 13 is not a very common bolt, and for the most part, I know a lot of my friends and I know myself, I always misplace the 10mm socket. I think right now I don't even know where it's at, so I figured why not just kind of use a 13mm socket. It does give me that peace of mind knowing that the bolt is a little thicker, and I know for sure I'll never lose this 13mm socket or wrench. So obviously now you know what type of bolts I have, and it's always good. I mean, if you do want to carry your whole toolbox in your truck, that's fine as well. You never know when things are going to go wrong. But for the most part, I do carry a small little toolbox, and I do carry a 13mm wrench or a socket because this is what I use. So enough said, let's take this thing apart and let's see what the truck looks like once it's all done. All right, guys, so here's progress, and man, oh man, it looks a lot different. What do you guys think? Do you like this look better? Do you guys like it fully loaded? Or we'll see what it looks like with nothing on. But honestly, guys, I'm pretty stoked because I'm gonna be saving a lot of gas as well. All right, so everybody meet my niece. Say hi. Hey, are you also gonna be a YouTuber when you grow up?
No.
No? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
I know you want to be the Grinch, huh?
No.
All right, guys, so this is progress right here, and it looks a lot different if you ask me. A lot different. So we're gonna just remove the fridge. The slide is gonna stay, but for the most part, all I'm taking off now is the Dometic fridge, and we should be all done.
I don't really care, that's how it goes. I don't really care that I'm alone. All I really care is for my own.
All right, so everything is off, and I think Buddy's a little confused because this guy would actually sleep on top of the rack. Well, yeah, he just went on top of the roof rack now, but he would always sleep on the bed rack of the truck, and I guess now he found his new home up there. But what do you guys think so far? Comment down below and let me know what setup you like better. Do you guys like the clean look? Do you guys like the fully loaded look? Just let me know. We're gonna get my dad's opinion of what he thinks of the new look. What do you think, Dad?
It looks kind of weird with that. It's nice.
He said it looks kind of weird, but it still looks nice. Looks a lot different, huh, Dad?
Yeah.
It actually looks a lot taller from the back. Pretty obvious reasons. I was carrying a lot of weight, so I don't know. I'm kind of digging this look. I'm definitely going to be digging saving gas because gas is expensive right now, but it gives it more of a pre-runner look, or a Baja truck, even though I don't have a long travel. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I sure did. It's definitely fun taking the truck apart, putting it back together. It's one of those things that I'm very passionate about and something I love doing. Thank God the weather kind of cooled down a bit because earlier it was crazy hot. But anyways, that's what it looks like now. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below what you think, and let me know if you guys like this new look or this new setup for now. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.